Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexis, and today we're going to be making banana bread. This is a recipe that I got off of Pinterest, so I have no idea how this is going to go. Hopefully it comes out great. I just searched moist banana bread on Pinterest and this video popped up, so I am going to follow almost exactly what this recipe is. This one doesn't have cinnamon in it, but I really like cinnamon in my banana bread, so that's the oven. So that's the only thing I'm going to change, but everything else is going to be exactly this recipe. So if you want to know how it comes out, then just keep on watching. So for this recipe, you will need bananas, 4, flour, light brown sugar, you will need salt, and this is sea salt, but you're supposed to use table salt, so use that. 2 eggs, pure vanilla, butter, baking soda, and this is optional, but I'm using ground cinnamon. The recipe says that you can use either chocolate chips or walnuts or whatever. I'm going to use cinnamon. And then obviously for tools, we're gonna need mixing bowls, loaf pan lined with parchment, measuring cups, a little spatula and spoon, and that is all you will need. So let's get to it. Oh, before, you want to make sure that your oven is preheated to 350 degrees. Now let's get started. So the first things that you are going to need is bananas. And in this recipe, we're going to use 4. I'm starting off by just undoing the bananas. You also want to make sure that your bananas are really ripe. You could even go a couple more days than I did with my bananas, and it would just make the banana bread a little bit more sweet. Okay, so now that we have all our bananas inside of our bowl, we are just going to mash them up. Now this is going to take a little bit. Okay, so I bring in the big guns. I'm going to use a whisk because this is going to be so much easier. So this is our mashed bananas. You can mash them even more than this, or you can mash them less than this. I like mine just like this, so we're gonna go on to our other wet ingredients. We are gonna add 3/4 cup of brown packed light sugar. This is 1/4. We're gonna do 3 of these. So 1, 2, 3. 2 eggs, 1, 2. 2 teaspoons of your vanilla extract, 1, 2. Now to our wet mixture, we are going to add our melted butter. This is 1/2 cup, so 1 stick of butter. And then we are just going to mix it all up. so now our wet ingredients are done. We are now going to take our wet ingredients, put them to the side. We are going to do our dry ingredients. To our dry ingredients, we are going to need 2 cups of flour. So 1, 2, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt. I am using sea salt, so we're going to use a little bit less. And then this is optional, like I said, but I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And then we're just going to make sure that is all incorporated really good. Okay, so now that we have this incorporated, we're going to bring back our wet ingredients. And then we're going to slowly add a little bit of the dry mixture to the wet, and we're just going to fold this in, and we don't want to overwork our batter, because then it would just make it really dense, and we want this to be super moist, soft banana bread. Now that we have our batter all mixed, we're going to pour it right into our parchment lined and then there we go. So this recipe didn't call for anything else other than this. You can like slice your bananas and place them really pretty on top, but I'm just following exactly what the recipe says. So we're gonna take this and put it in the oven. Okay, so now that my banana bread is inside of the oven, I need to put on a timer. So we put on a timer for an hour.
Okay, your timer is set for 1 hour.
I will come back after the hour. Okay, you guys, so my banana bread just came out of the oven, and I'm gonna let it cool for like 30 minutes. Okay, so now that my banana bread is cool to the touch, I'm gonna take it out of the parchment and put it on a board so we can cut it. So this is my finished banana bread. It looks so good, and it made the house smell my neighbors. Anyways, it made my house smell so good. I wish that you guys could smell it, because is it bad?
Oh, cool.
Oh God. You look like it tasted so bad.
That's good. I was just waiting to see if there's chocolate chips.
No, I told you there wasn't.
Yeah, it's not bad, man.
So this is the finished banana bread. I hope that you guys liked the video. If you want to see recipes that I keep on my Pinterest, then go check that out, because this is definitely one that's going to be on there. Also, if you haven't not subscribed already, go ahead and please do so. That would be awesome, especially if you watch the video from beginning to end. I mean, you might as well. I'm going to be doing a lot more cooking videos because I like to bake. See you in the next video. Bye. Okay, that's it. Stop it. I don't go away now. I literally just wanted your opinion.
You didn't record, right?